Hi guys, Scott Productions here, and we are back with our third and final episode of how to make a one-channel background. So, what I'm going to do first of all, guys, is I'm just going to upload. Sorry, these are my photos that I've been taking at the party. Is our text PNG image that we just did in our last episode. So now that we have this, it all looks pretty cool. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open my one channel template. I would recommend going to Rob Stellini and taking this off him. I will link his channel in the description so you can go check it out. I have one, but it's basically just with my face on it, like this. So once you download that, once you download it, this is probably what you're going to see. So this just gives you an idea of how to do it all. So this is where you want to put your project. So what you want to do now, guys, is you want to choose a decent colour to put with your ideas. So let's go for sort of like a bluey colour. So what you want to do is you want to go for your black and white, and then double click it so then you can see this. You want to go for the blue that you want. So let's say that. And you want to bring it down to sort of like, well, actually you want to do it to around there, and then you want to do it a slightly lighter version of that. So you sort of see that it's got a nice hint of everything to it. So what you want to do is you want to make a new layer, and then drag it on like this. Personally, I would click reverse just so that the light is always inside, because it looks so much better. So you have this, and it looks great. So now that you have this, you want to make you want to head to your text thing that we made. I'll do both of them. So you want to drag that, pop it in there. You want to click yes. So now you have your text layer. It's quite big, so this is what you want. And I'll also do our other one as well. So this one's quite big, and it actually looks a little bit better. Just because this one is a bit... Actually, I don't know, it's up to you. It's up to you. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to click down here. Oh. You want to go on here, and then you want to click on your corner, and make sure you maintain the aspect ratio. So then when you scale it down, it's easier to control. And then click tick, move it about. You want to try and keep it at the center. So I recommend making it a bit smaller, maintaining the aspect ratio once again, and leave it there. Try and get it in the middle if you can. So it looks good and pretty seamless. So I'll do the same with our bigger text layer, which I think is actually full screen. So let's just scale this down a bit. Make sure that we keep in this aspect ratio spot on. Do it around the similar colour. Similar size, sorry about that. And with this one, what you want to do is you want to give it something that separates it from itself. So definitely a drop shadow. Actually no, 3D text is probably better without. When you 3D text, you probably want outer glow. So you want, because the other one's yellow, we'll go for a yellow with this as well. So we'll do this yellow, put your spread to a little bit and your size to quite a lot. Then you sort of get like a nice text effect on the text. I'm so funny. What you can also do, if you want, is I wouldn't recommend putting a bevel and emboss because that just makes it look pathetic. If you want, put a stroke around it, make it look a little bit more 2D, yet keeping the same idea and values. So if you bump it up, that looks terrible. So you want to keep it around sort of like there-ish. That's quite a good size. And then you can make sure you see the text properly, and it all looks pretty good. So what I can do is if you think it needs to be a bit brighter, what you can do is you can go to your adjustments, levels, and then you can kick it up a bit. So if you use the middle to go up, it looks pretty good. So then you can up your stroke and your outer glow. So then you can sort of see it a bit better without changing anything too drastic. So what you can do is with your stroke, you can actually make it to our yellow that we had before. It's round there, wasn't it? Yeah. So it gives it a nice little fresh idea of it, while keeping it looking fresh. Keeping it looking fresh. So now we have this one and this one. I am better with 2D, just so you know. So if you prefer 2D things, here you go. 3D, 2D. So a nice little effect that I normally use is not only that, but doing a few things with the pen tool. So we have our pen, our path tool, as some people call it, and if you just sort of make a nice squiggly line like this, as I'm showing you here, and make it nice and squiggly, nice and squiggly. So it sort of gives sort of like this idea. So now if you top into paths, actually first of all you want to make a new layer, otherwise it'll go horribly wrong for you. Then you want to go to your brush tool, drop the size to say like 2, hardness maximum possible. Then you want to go to stroke path. So it just strokes it with the brush, and you want to simulate pressure as well. I thought it said stimulate for some reason. Stimulate the pressure. And you actually want to make sure of your colour. So what you want to do is you want to go down to here and make sure it's white. And then you stroke, stimulate pressure. I'm going to stimulate the pressure, because everybody loves the bloody stimulating the pressure. Yeah. And then what you want to do is you want to delete that path so you can see it. Now what you want to do is you want to double click, go to your outer glow, and have it yellow. Or whatever colour you want. Pick a colour, have it like that. I don't think anyone will be bothered what colour you have. You can up the size if you want. But it's nice, it gives sort of like a light painting effect. Makes it look pretty nice, in my opinion. So, to make it look extra nice and extra lovely, what I like to do, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make 2. One for this one and one for that one. And it makes it look brighter as well. So you can use that to your own effect if you want. So what I'll do is I will do the... I'll do the 2D one first. So you want to do it to about there, so it looks like it's going behind it. And the same here. So it does look like it's actually going behind it, so then you can go in front. And then behind. And it just makes it, just gives it an extra like wow factor to it. Oh, just gives it like an extra wow factor to it. So you're like, oh wow, that looks pretty cool. And then the text looks nice and flawless. Flawless. So then on the outside it looks nice and good. You can see everything. And I would recommend doing this twice. So I'm actually going to do it again for you. But this time I'm going to speed it up. Right, so now guys, that's the text idea. You want to try and do this with your 3D text as well. I'm not actually going to do it with my 3D text, although it does look similar to it. If you do it around the same size, you can sort of pull it off. But I'm not going to do that. So, this has been Scott K Productions. I hope you like the episode. Make sure you comment, punch that like button in the face, and subscribe if you want to see more things like this, and also Minecraft, etc. Maybe FIFA. So this has been Scott K Productions. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.